Okay, so I'm almost done changing Alyssa. I have her over on the bed here. I'm taking her out of her onesie. So I'm going to bring her over as soon as I get her changed out and into her new clothes that I bought her today. So this is the onesie that I just pulled off. Okay, and then this is her little outfit that I bought today, and so we're going to be putting her in that. And then as soon as I'm done with this, changing her, I will bring her over because the camera doesn't shoot that far. It's not really positioned in a really good place. So as soon as this is not going to take very long to get her in this. Ooh, what's that? Okay. She has a little diaper on right now too, so that's also very cute. She is my second preemie baby, and she did arrive today. Okay, and so right now I'm just getting her in her little outfit. Now today when I took her out, um, people thought she was real. I took her to a clothing store, or actually a department store, and the girl at the front register, up at the when I went to go and be rang for her to be rang out, thought that she was real. So I think that's nice when people are fooled into believing that these reborn babies are real. Now, one thing I have noticed is that a lot of these outfits are sleeveless, especially for the summer clothes. And so that could be a dead giveaway because once people see their arms and then they'll kind of figure it out. They might, and then they might not. But a lot of the times when I take them out, they're dressed. They're dressed in their regular clothes, and then here she is. They've got the cover with them. So I finally got her changed, and this is what she looks like in her little summer outfit. I wanted to get her something kind of cool because the outfit that she came in was hot. It had the pants, and it was more of a winter outfit, I'm thinking. And so I wanted her to be, it's been so hot lately, so wanted her to be kind of cool, not too hot. Okay, so let you guys get a really good look at her. She's really, really happy here at home with her mother. Okay, get her a little closer to the camera. Okay, let me move the camera just a little. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. She's a newborn. Okay, and so that's why she hardly has any hair. She has a little bit of hair, but enough for a newborn baby. And her name is Alyssa. So I think she's just as gorgeous as can be. Okay, so let me show you a different angle of her. They're so fragile, these preemies. You have to support their head, because if you don't, it'll flop back. They're just like babies. And this is a very nice experience for someone who, um, you know, does not have a baby. She's very, very happy with me. And they feel so real. They're weighted to feel like real babies. Some of them have a little bit more hair. Some of them don't have as much. Some of them are kind of bald with just a little bit of hair. But her hair is kind of like one of those. It depends on how I brush it too, but I don't really brush it. What I do is I just wet my hand a little bit, and then I'll just kind of gently push it up to the front, and then it looks a little thicker. But this way she'll be real cool. And she's getting pretty sleepy now, so let me go ahead and start rocking her. But yeah, born just a few hours ago. So she is just, oh, she's dozing off. I could tell she's getting real sleepy. Yep, she has gorgeous blue eyes. And when I was this age, I also had blue eyes. And then they changed to green as I got older. So that way I pushed her up there so you guys could get a better look at her. But you see how real she looks? She even kind of looks like she's moving her eyes if you look at her. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get her wrapped in the blanket and then just kind of rock with her, because she's getting real tired right now. She's starting to doze. I could tell her eyes, you could see they're getting a little heavy. So I'm just gonna put the cover around her a little bit, because it's kind of warm. So just a tiny bit, just so I can hold her. You know, it's amazing how some of us, that don't have children, how much we love children, and we don't get to have a real, baby for whatever reason. And then there's people out there that have real babies that don't even love them. It's just weird how this world works. But I'm a pretty spiritual person. I believe this doll has a soul. She just seems so real. And I have several reborn babies. I try to divide my time evenly so that I'm being fair to all my children, my reborn baby dolls. And if I was a mother in real life, if I had had a child, I would be very grateful. But I'm grateful with my reborns too. I'm really happy, because at least I get a fraction of what it feels like to be a mommy. Yep. Some of us actually want kids. Some of us love children and babies. And with me, you guys will never guess why I didn't get to have a child. It's not anything medical or anything like that. I just didn't get to meet anyone in time. I was very fertile. I just didn't meet a mate. So that's why I didn't have any children. But I got a baby here, so I'm grateful. I think, maybe if I had lived somewhere else other than where I live now, I probably would have had children. But, sometimes location, maybe it just wasn't meant for me to have a child and, a real child. Or I would have met someone. Can you imagine that? Not being able to meet someone in time? But now I think it's too late. So I'm grateful that the Reborn artists are here and that they're making these babies. I'm very grateful. Can you imagine that? Not being able to meet someone in time to have a child? I had about 20 years of my life that I was fertile and I didn't meet someone in time. That kind of gives you an example of what kind of world we're living in. But at least I'm grateful for the Reborn artists out there because they're making it possible for me to at least have a portion of what it's like to have a small, fraction of what it's like to have a baby. So, yeah. So you guys get a good look at her. Right now I'm about to put her in her crib, and yes, I do have one. I had to get one because I got several children now, reborn children. You see how real she looks? She and these dolls, I believe that they have feelings. I believe that they are real sensitive. And I would also like to say that she's a Blendian, and that means that she's a biracial child, and it means that she is half East Indian and half black, because that's probably what I would have. I probably would have had a child with my ex-boyfriend who was from India. And so this is probably close to what our baby would have looked like, since my eyes are green and she's the same exact skin tone as me. She would have looked real similar to this. But we didn't date long enough for me to have an actual child, so things just happen. But because I would have liked to have been married and all that stuff, so. But that's a long story. We're not going to get off into that. She looks so real. But yeah, I do feel like a mother. And I just like to, as I said, thank the Reborn artist out there for doing what y'all do. Because you're really making it easier for me to cope. It's kind of like a therapy thing for me, a comforting to be able to have a baby. So for those of you out there that feel the same way as I do, push the like button and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching my videos. You all have a good one. Bye-bye.